I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon and we will grow, and I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Aries Ascendant. For Aries Ascendant, Sun is your 5th Lord. Being the 5th Lord, Sun goes to the 12th house. 12th house is not a nice place for the Sun. This shows King in exile. Pisces is also a zodiac sign of ocean. So it shows that there will be a lot of naval conflict throughout the world, or something will simmer. Also in your own heart and mind, you would want to follow the path of philosophy. You would want to do a lot of research. So if you are into that field, if you are doing PhD or any sort of research or research oriented work, you will see that you will be in a very, very good shape. Now you have to also understand that 12th house is the house of foreign lands. It is the house of isolation. It is the house of expenses. So when 5th Lord goes there, in a very simple term, you will spend more on food. You will see that outside eating in restaurants, it will increase due to any reason, and that can derail your financial planning. So be careful there. On the other hand, Sun in the 12th house can also hurt your health little bit. Don't worry, Jupiter is in the 1st house. Just you have to be careful when Mars enters the 11th house. See, sometimes all your efforts, focus and attention and energy will go into gains, in trying to earn something, in trying to fulfill your desire, but you forget your limits. You forget what you can adjust and what you can consume, what is your strength and weakness. And this is the problem when Sun goes in the 12th house. There can be certain medical expenses. People traveling in foreign countries should be careful, because there can be a case where you will feel isolated and alone there, and that can cause some depressing thoughts and low confidence. This can be challenging for people who have an afflicted Sun in their birth chart. Chanting Surya Gayatri Mantra, doing chanting Aditya Hridaya Stotra, doing Surya Namaskar is really, really positive for you. Taurus Ascendant. Taurus is going to face a very different kind of Sun transit. Why? If you see, it is your 4th Lord going in the 11th house. Now when 4th Lord goes into the 11th house, this shows gain of property, asset. So you might build asset, you might put your investment, which is more like blocking your money but still giving you long-term return. So if you're looking for a long-term return, good for you. If you're looking for a short gain, don't believe what Rahu has to say in the 11th house. Short-term gains are not for you. But yes, if you're looking for relocation for your source of income, if you're looking to relocate to a different country, if you're looking to change your house, then it is a good advice. 11th house is a house of wish fulfillment. You might see that you will become desperate to fulfill your desire. You might also choose certain wrong path, or you might try to choose shortcuts. Because of the Saturn and Mars supremacy in the 10th house, because 10th house as Aquarius, this can give you a kind of a false sense of strength. This can create illusion in your mind. Don't believe that. This is a wish fulfilling transit, so allow the planet to take its own way, own path, own energy course. If you try to enforce it, you have to work, you have to do the karma, but if you become desperate, that is when the problem begins. So don't do that. Also, this is the time when you should be careful with your network circle. You will be seeing that you will meet with some high profile people, some people who are famous, or at least who can have a strong influence in your life. You can find a guru, you can find a person, you can meet your role model, you can meet your ideal. All that is going to give you a good insights in life. Reading autobiographies of successful people is a good way to handle the energies. Make yourself comfortable in the public. But if you are an introvert, if you have an afflicted moon, this can be a little challenging, because you might compare yourself with others, and you might also compare your success and your abilities and capabilities with what others can do. You must know you are unique, and you are unique within yourself, and you are the best at what you do. Don't compare. Gemini Ascendant. Sun rules your 3rd house. It rules your communication, abilities, free will, hard work. And this Sun goes in your 10th house. Now 10th house is the perfect place for Surya. There is Rahu. This shows rapid career development, big changes in career, promotion on the cards. If you want to work for target government job, this is a great time. Third lord going in the 10th house shows your efforts, and your efforts will make you more famous. This can be a chance of quick fame and success, but you have to ensure that what you get should be long lasting. If you go for short term growth, if you go for something that is unmanageable in the long run, this can create problems. This will also show that your aggression, your fire can make you a rebel, and this can make you go into a bad term with your father. So don't do that. Respect everybody. Your ego and pride will swell. So you have to ensure that you are grounded. So grounding meditation is absolutely necessary. Donate water if you can, and if give water, offer water to the Surya. Wake up early in the morning and meditate a lot, because through meditation you will be able to do a lot of things. And why I said you can become a rebel, because of the Saturn Mars conjunction in the 9th house when Sun comes in the 10th house. This shows that your the belief system is changing. Something is shaking your belief system, and you are forcibly trying to put yourself in a different path. As long as it puts you in a good shape and everybody around you is in a good shape, good. But this can also destroy your life. Jupiter in the 11th house is a good way of understanding. So you need to have that, good guidance all around you. So before taking any decision, say you want to quit your job, start a business. You want to quit your job, start a singing company, music studio. Take consultations with learned ones, subject matter experts, industry experts, astrologers, healers, elderly, because Jupiter in the 11th house will prevent you taking any negative decision. This is the guidance. You are guided in that way. So take that call. Don't rush. This is already posited to give you a good kind of transit, a good result, good career growth, domain change. In fact, for industrialists, for big people, for politicians, your image will matter the most during this time. So avoid controversy, avoid speaking anything that can put you into a rough spot. And if you do all this, you will be good to go. Don't be obsessed about anything in your life, because obsession will lead to destruction. Cancer zodiac sign. In case of Cancer, the first water zodiac sign, you will see that the Sun will be in your 9th house, and this is your second lord coming in the 9th house, and this is a good transit. This shows that your wealth will be used in travel. There can be family trips, and you will see that you might go for a pilgrimage with your entire family. This shows that you will see that the wealth will come to you. So praying to Ma Mahalakshmi will be an excellent remedy at this point of time. Sun being in the 9th house with Rahu in Pisces shows that you will put a lot of thought and effort in finding what is the right path for you. So it is more like a soul guiding transit. Sun aspecting the 3rd house will also help you steer your path in the positive direction, just that you have to ensure one thing: under whose guidance you are following and finding the path. What is the source of the knowledge? Because Rahu can help you steer in a wrong direction, making you believe that you are in the right direction. Sometimes light coming at the end of the tunnel may not be the light outside the tunnel, but it may be an artificial light created as an illusion. So you must know the end goal, the end path, and the knowledge, source of the knowledge, where you are drawing that power and drawing that information from. Don't believe in things that you hear. Rather, unless you see the proof right in front of you, don't trust. Sometimes pratyaksha pramar, that means valid proof, is the right way. You also have to understand that there is a Mars and Saturn conjunction happening in your 8th house. Therefore, Lord is happening in your Ashtama Bhav. So you will need this divine support, and you can breach that boundary. So with your whole heart, pray. Heartfelt prayer will actually reach and cross the threshold of the dimensions, and may God listen to your prayers. Prayers done during this time, especially prayers done related to Bhagwan Mahavishnu, chanting Vishnu Sahasranam, will be an excellent remedy here. Also praying to Ma Mahalakshmi will ensure that you get some idea, so that you come out of the financial woes. It's an excellent transit. It's a beautiful transit. Just ensure that you draw maximum out of this. Jupiter is in your 10th house, and this sun will show that if you take a leap of faith, obviously calculated one, a calculated risk, Jupiter sun will help you reach somewhere. You will reach your maximum potential during this time, because the next step is sun getting exalted in your 10th house. Leo. Now for Leo, your ascendant lord is ruled by Surya, and this Surya goes in the 8th house. Not only the sun goes in the 8th house, it is also Rahu there. So this is going to expose a lot of secrets in your life. A lot of secrets will reveal, and you will be surprised to know funny things about things you have admired, things you love, and sometimes this will change your perspective. This is also your ascendant lord going in 8th house shows your personality change. Be very careful. This can initiate point of difference, and this can create fights with father-in-law. Now sun in the 8th house also shows trouble from government, trouble due to taxation, trouble in insurance, paperwork, and there will be obstacles. What you will have to do, just like when the soul goes in the 8th house, it follows the path of occult research. You should also follow that path. Do not take any step without proper planning. This can affect your health because this is your physical self going there. So heal your astral body through meditation, by deep cleansing, and following the philosophical path of life. Investments can be made, but you also watch my video of Mars transit in Aquarius, where I have uploaded details about how Mars will behave. Club that with Saturn transit in Aquarius, and you will get the full picture here. Because sun going in a water zodiac sign of Pisces shows that you are taking certain risk. You are going to jump in the ocean, not literally, but in the ocean of life. And Rahu is going to draw you towards the depth of the ocean. What you will have to do is that you should know the consequence of your action, and it should not be that you have taken certain action and then you are drowning deep in your own debt, in your own emotions, in your own feeling, and decisions taken when you were low in confidence. Surya Namaskar, giving water to the sun, is an excellent remedy. Virgo ascendant. Now for Virgo, sun rules your 12th house. Sun comes in the 7th house. Now this is the time where there can be travel with your spouse, there can be business related travel. If you want to work for import business, this is a great time. But you have to understand that there can be business related challenges in your business partnerships. Say you want to start something. This will involve a lot of expense. So be mindful when you want to start something at this point, because this can create a lot of uncertainty, a lot of expense, and you will see that in human resources you will have to spend a lot. Not that it is bad, but if it is going to burn or create a cash burn in your company, think twice, because this can create controversies with the investors and business partners. There can be ego clashes between you and your spouse, so be mindful of that. A little bit of sacrifice is necessary, because after all it's the 12th house, and if you gift your spouse something, if you are married, it will be a good gesture. Say you are unmarried, you are an elderly person, this is going to make you very much aware and sensitive with the circumstance. Maybe you are falling sick because of changing behavior, which normally does not happen to you. Maybe too many things happening in the world is making you worry. Stop watching news for some time, not like rigorously. Get up, stay updated, but don't feel the what is happening around the world, because you will have a sensory and energy overload during this time. Now, considering Jupiter in the 8th house, it shows that you will involve in the research work, but allow the sun to go in the 8th house, allow the sun to become exalt, then sun will have a Vipareet Rajyog and empower the Jupiter, then the 8th house will have lot of strength, and then occult related information can come to you. But otherwise, this sun and Rahu conjunction in the 7th house, then Mercury going there, then Mercury going in the 8th, getting retrograde, all this is happening, and this is going to make you more confused. It is better to take suggestion from the learned ones. And this is also a good time to connect to an astrologer, anyone of your choosing. At least you will get some idea about how to manage the sun in the 7th house according to your horoscope. If you cannot go to an astrologer, at least what you should do is postpone something where you are confused and allow the time to heal. Meanwhile, pray to Bhagwan Mahavishnu by chanting Vishnu Sahasranam. A lot of people will say a lot of things. Face the criticism, but don't react. Libra Ascendant. See, Sun rules your 11th house. So, Sun is all about wish fulfillment in your case. Where does Sun go? Sun goes in your 6th house. Now, see, observe the quality of the planetary movement. There is a Saturn-Mars conjunction in your 5th house. Your Ascendant Lord is there from middle of March. Then Sun enters the 6th house, and this is kind of a battlefield scenario. Rahu and Sun shows that your strategy will change. Your enemies might hurt you, so don't try to make enmity with anyone. This is not the time to like open a case or fight with someone. Rather, this is the time to get to know who your true enemy is. Maybe your true enemy is you. Maybe your true enemy is your own nature. Maybe your true enemy is your very good friend. This is the time where enemies will be exposed. They will show their true colors and face. Let it happen. You need to take great care of your health. When your 11th Lord goes in 6th house, it shows that all your gains are being consumed by something negative. But this is to cancel the prarabdha. This is the perfect time to, dissolve the prarabdha karma. That means the karma that you carry from the past life through a lot of mantra jap, donation. 6th house is the house of service. Do some kingly service. Do some grand donation at your capacity. This will help you cancel all the negative prarabdha and make you a better person. Sun and Rahu also shows competition. So, this will help you win the competition. But you will have to be a great swimmer and swim across and win from the sharks that is in the water. Rahu and Sun in the 6th house combined with Jupiter in the 7th is a very good cocktail of energy that makes you sharp, makes you perfect, and makes you a genius. So, if you really want to go for some research work, some niche technology, advanced technology, if you want to work for quantum theories, black holes, interstellar space, perfect time for that. Sun and Rahu in the 6th house also shows that you must donate some money towards hospitals, towards nursing home, towards sick people, and that will also help you a lot. Seva paramo dharam. That means service is the ultimate dharma, and this if you follow, and if you follow discipline, you will be in a very good shape and your wishes will be fulfilled. Good time to cancel your debt, pay off your credit card. That means your income is increasing. You are working hard for that. Results will come sooner than you expect. Scorpio. For Scorpio, Sun rules your 10th house and 10th Lord goes in your 5th house. Excellent position. This is the time when your career will flourish. If you want a change of career, if you want to pursue a promotion, if you want to go for a higher designation, this may be the time. Yes, Mars and Saturn in the 4th house also wants you to work hard, leave your comfort zone and do something that is very positive for you. So think about it. Think in how many ways you can grow and become successful. Just ensure one thing, that Rahu and Sun in the 5th house shows knowledge of the different kind, knowledge of different dimensions. So you may have to expand your horizon and you may have to learn few things that is a little bit different, unusual. It's like knowing the different country, knowing the different portion of the world. People who are geopolitical experts, people who are in Ministry of External Affairs of any country, people who are interested in such kind of affairs will see great boost during this time. Sun and Rahu in the 5th house also shows that your children will shine and you will love their success and their happiness. It will take away all your worries, but because it is a Pisces zodiac sign, there will be too many things to handle. Therefore, you should not consume more than you can digest. And when I say consumption of food, information, energy, everything. You should know your limits, and the moment you reach your limit, terminate. Terminate the process, because Rahu's hunger cannot end, and Rahu and Sun combination is like something will feed your ego, and this is never ending. There is no ceiling to the ego, and this can cause a lot of problems. So think about it. Otherwise, a 10th Lord in 5th house is anyway a very good transit. This empowers your 10th house, empowers your career and make you a better person. Sagittarius. In case of Sagittarius, you are quite lucky. Your 9th Lord is Surya. It is going in the 4th house, and then this Sun meets Rahu. This kind of empowers the 4th house and shows the strength to the 10th house. But the problem is that 4th house is the house of midnight, relaxation and peace, and this means you will work hard when the sun sets. So you will see somehow in the evening and in the night you will get lot of thoughts, lot of creative ideas, and you may work late, and this can hurt your health, so be careful. You should take the advice from your mother because she will be the driving force here. You can get the light of life from the knowledge shared by the wisdom of your mother and experience. Also, this shows that for your own country, for your own neighborhood, for your own land, you have to do something. See what you can do for the society. Sun showering its blessing on the 10th house shows career development. But yes, Sun is a hot planet, and when it comes in the comfort zone, it kind of takes you away from the comfort zone and wants you to fight, wants you to win, wants you to achieve something, but your confidence might take a hit. You might feel that you are all over the place and your confidence is all over the place. You will try desperately to find comfort. You will try desperately to find comfort and peace, but it's the karma calling. What you should do, you should understand that there is Mars and Saturn in the 3rd house and it really wants you to work. So put your entire energy, put all your might and effort and work really hard, because this is the time to pull yourself out of misery. This is the time when you can pull yourself out of bad circumstance. And Sun being in the 4th house shows institutions will help you. Say you are working in a government school or a government college, or you are applying for a government sector, you are applying for external affairs. This will really help. If you really want to establish your business out of the local zone, if you want to do something for the foreign, in the foreign land, or you want to export and import your goods and services, this is a good time. Also, you will see that renovation at home might happen, some auspicious event at home might happen. One better thing is that if you can do Aditya Hriday Stotra chanting at home, offer water to the sun and do some yagya and havan. Capricorn. Now for Capricorn, Sun will transit in your 3rd house. 3rd house is about your efforts. So this is going to boost your confidence, but this can make your communication harsh. Pisces means a huge ocean of vocabulary. And Sun in Rahu shows that you will prefer to learn or communicate in foreign language. But this can have a repercussion. Because of your egoistic nature, I'm not saying you are egoistic, but because of the Sun causing this heat in the Pisces zodiac sign, you might communicate harshly, and that may come across as an egoistic nature, and this can cause problems. This can break partnership, this can create challenges, this can make people believe that you are not with them. So try to be inclusive, silent, and be very careful while you use your words, because this can create controversies. Stay away from controversies and do not involve and do not be a middleman in between two parties where you should not be. Now for Capricorn, Sun rules your 8th house. This is your 8th lord in the 3rd house. This is a bhavam position. 8th lord, 8 houses away. When this happens, this triggers the energies of the 8th house, which means a lot of uncertainties might happen that is caused by you. So when you are going to take a certain decision, be very, very careful what you are working for and how you are working, because that is going to be very crucial for you. Also, you have to be very careful while you are dealing with your younger siblings, and you should be very careful if you are using your hands as a medium of work. Maybe you are using your hands, you are an artist, you are a painter or someone. You be very careful about the health of your hand, shoulder. Don't sleep with multiple pillows. Sleep on a flat bed. If possible, for a couple of days, or at least on Sunday, sleep on the floor without any, without any pillow, because this is going to align your spine and the skeletal structure. Yoga is going to be an excellent remedy. Drink warm water, and when you feel anger, when you feel that something is boiling within you, communicate with right people at right time in right manner. Don't let your anger kind of vent. You don't vent your anger to a person or at a place which is wrong. That cognizance has to come, and then you will see everything will be all right. Remember, this is a 2nd house, Saturn and Mars conjunction. Your ascendant lord is also facing Mars, so heat and anger will be at its all-time high. Aquarius. Now for Aquarius, you will observe that the solar transit is quite unique. Why? Because Sun rules your 7th house and it goes in the 2nd house. Now this shows support coming from your family, support coming from your spouse. You will be able to take leap of faith and take big and bold decisions because of this support. Sun will get the help from Jupiter in the third, Saturn and Mars in the first. This shows that you are going to make and break, and this can be a life-changing decision. It can be a do or die decision for a lot of people. So in this case, what you should do is, you should focus on your abilities and have trust on your family. Some auspicious event can happen in your family, a marriage is possible. You might get to meet your spouse because of your family members for arranged marriage setup. And a second house, Sun and Rahu, shows that you will focus more on earning, on finances, on money, and this will give you a lot of success. If you want to start a new venture, a new business with your family, this is a good time. A second house, Sun and Rahu, also will draw your attention towards family's financial security. So this is a good time to think about insurance, investments, long-term investments, buying assets, and converting your business into a kind of a place where you can support your family member. Maybe there is somebody who really needs support in your family. You can involve them in the business and you can create a livelihood for those kind of people. It's a very good time. It's a holistic time. You have to take care of your diet. Eat low spices, eat more fluids, and use red color, yellow color, bright colors around you, because this is more about circumstance. This is more about consumption. Ensure that you're not consuming negative things like horror movies or something that can, disturb your soul and mind. Circumstance will have a very profound impact on how you manage your finances. So keep something in buffer and don't go neck to neck, and don't be too financially in a tight spot. If you do this, if you keep chanting the Surya mantra, if you keep chanting the name of Bhagwan Shri Ram, you will be in a very good space. This is a very, very good transit and kind of something that counters the heaviness of Saturn and Mars in the first house. Pisces, now for you, Sun moves in your first house. When Sun moves in the first house, it means the Sun is going to influence your personality. This is the time when Sun, the light, shines on your head, and this kind of illuminates the entire horoscope. It's a beautiful transit. You know how to get the maximum out of this? Wake up before sunrise and welcome the sun with offering water to the sun, Surya Argha, and doing Surya Namaskar with the mantras and chanting Aditya Hriday Stotra, Surya Gayatri Mantra. Chanting Vishnu Sahasranam will also be a wonderful remedy. You should be awake when the sun rises and welcome the sun. Take the sun bath, absorb the solar energy, and after the sunset, don't consume a lot of food. If possible, consume little, no food, or even liquid food. See, when the sun is on the ascendant, this can inflate your ego. If your ego inflates, this can cause a lot of problems. This can create marriage-related issues. Rahu, along with the sun in the first house, can make you believe and create a false sense of pride and ego, so be very careful. Pisces is something where you can drown, and later on you will see that because of the challenges, because of the maybe your point of view or your imposition of your point of view on someone, there are losses. So be careful. You have to be considerate, and you have to allow the sun to expand your identity, not make you a person who is unapproachable. Be careful how you speak, how you sound, how you behave. Your physical behavior, your aura matters a lot. Take energy therapies, avoid black or blue color, dark colors, and use more brighter colors. Drinking water from a copper vessel, if your health allows, is a good idea here. Now, Sun being Pisces is a very important house. Why? Because it is the lord of the sixth house. A sixth lord coming on the ascendant means you have to take great care of your health. In order to show your pride, in order to prove a point, in order to win a war, in order to win a competition, you will put all your might and effort, and that can be a little bit challenging here. So be careful if you are trying to win a competition at the cost of your health. Health is the biggest wealth. Remember that.